Welcome back to Futurekron, where I chronicle the future and the past together into one space, uncovering the truth behind the public facade of your favorite celebrities, world leaders, and the royal family. In 2022, I made a bold prediction about the dynamics within the royal family, specifically focusing on Princess Kate's relationship with Meghan Markle. I suggested that Kate harbored negative feelings towards Meghan from the start, and played a role in the challenges Meghan faced within the royal household. Now, a recent article in Harper's Bazaar sheds light on the real nature of their relationship, confirming what I had suspected all along. According to the article, published in late 2023, a new book titled Endgame by Omid Scobie delves into the cold dynamic between Kate and Meghan. Despite Meghan's initial hopes of finding a friend in Kate, especially given their shared experiences as outsiders in the royal family, Kate was reportedly uninterested in forming a close bond with Meghan, as I had predicted. Scobie's book reveals that Meghan longed for support and encouragement from Kate during her lowest moments, including emotional difficulties during her pregnancy. However, Kate's lack of interest in developing a bond with Meghan left her feeling isolated and lonely during her time as a working royal. The book also highlights Kate's apparent discomfort with Meghan, with sources revealing that Kate wasn't a fan of Meghan and could be cold, very cold, if she didn't like someone, as was the case with Meghan. Despite Meghan's many efforts to bridge the gap, the relationship between the two sisters-in-law remained distant, with almost no direct communication between them since late 2019. As I've discussed in numerous videos, the ongoing scrutiny and mistreatment of the Sussexes appears to be spearheaded primarily by Kate, alongside her husband, whom she seems to influence in this regard. Interestingly, there were reports of a close relationship between Kate and Harry before Meghan's arrival, prompting speculation about a potential love triangle dynamic. Was Meghan's presence a catalyst for Kate's feelings of jealousy or insecurity? Did William acknowledge the bond between Harry and Kate, and how did he respond to it? Furthermore, what were Meghan's thoughts amidst this dynamic? In this episode, we'll delve into these questions and more, uncovering juicy insights into the royal family that only a psychic could reveal. So let's dive in. Kate Middleton and her sister Pippa had a nickname among Prince William's friends at college, the Wisteria Sisters, due to their ferocity at climbing the social ladder. The wisteria analogy also came in because people thought of her as highly decorative, terribly fragrant, with a ferocious ability to climb. And climb she did. But once she did manage to snag Prince William, she was left without much support from her husband. This is where Prince Harry came in. The relationship between Harry and Kate was really nothing more than a brotherly, sisterly one, as some have claimed. There was absolutely no sexual chemistry between the two, but Harry was like that comfortable old friend to Kate, who was always there, willing to be friendly even when her husband was occupied elsewhere. Honestly, I hate to see this side of William, but I've said it before and I'll say it again. He, like his father King Charles, has no real interest in his selected wife, other than continuing the bloodline with an heir and a spare, and then some. Prince Harry really did look up to his older brother. Prince William felt that he was in charge of Harry, so he made sure that he didn't step out of line. Harry was always the little brother, and thought of himself in this way until one day he looked in the mirror and noticed that old receding hairline, and he knew the clock was ticking. He had at least 2 young women that he could call on for sex, but there wasn't a single one he knew of who could fill the royal role as his wife. Enter Meghan Markle. When Harry met Meghan, he was curious. To him, she was really beautiful, and her big smile, American enthusiasm, and big dreams attracted him to her. The more he talked to her, the more he liked her. But one of the biggest influences on him moving forward with her was a male friend of his. So, taking his friend's cue, he boldly stepped up, and the relationship was on like Donkey Kong. I won't retell their love story because they did a good job in giving an honest account of it on Netflix. What I can tell you is what no one else saw, and that was Princess Kate's outrage over the whole thing. She was envious of the couple's mutual affection, and I mentioned this in my Hate at First Sight video. From the very first time they met And from that point forward, she barely gave Meghan the time of day. That's right, it was all due to good old-fashioned jealousy on Kate's part. She wanted nothing to do with Meghan, and she henpecked William into taking action to stop his brother, and so he did. Harry, who was always his big brother's biggest fan, was so disappointed when William threatened him, but he knew what he had to do, so he spoke with his father, Prince Charles, who is now king. No matter what people think, King Charles had no racist views towards Meghan. And after having members of his staff conduct a thorough background check, he gave a subtle nod to his mother, the Queen, who in turn gave a subtle nod of her approval, and Harry was given the green light. I find it interesting that it was Queen Elizabeth who spoke to William to get his thoughts on the matter. Despite his objections to Harry marrying Meghan, she overrode them anyway. And ultimately, Harry chose to propose. And honestly, it looks like William was willing to live with the decision, but it was Kate who continued to hate on Meghan. I don't think much of the staff around the palace or the other royals knew that Kate was smiling on the outside, but seething on the inside until the rumors of Meghan started to swirl. Where did the rumors come from? If anyone had bothered, they would have traced them straight back to Princess Kate. And despite Meghan's initial strong connection with the public and the media, her reputation came under attack by the complicit media, whose entire existence depends on scandal. The tides turned against Meghan, and she was pushed to the side. Even Harry didn't seem to notice until it was nearly too late. But thank goodness he put two and two together and was also clued in by a lovely blonde-haired lady who had knowledge of what Kate was up to. No matter what you might think, Princess Kate is the snake in the henhouse. Her poisonous attitude has already caused much harm to the monarchy and her own health. Still, once she recovers from her current cancer treatment, and she will come back meaner than ever, going straight after Queen Camilla, who has been the glue behind the royal family during these strange times. The bottom line is Meghan is in no way jealous of Kate. Rather, she was smart enough to escape and pursue her own dreams with her royal husband and gorgeous children in tow. And she'll be successful, especially as the ugly side of Princess Kate and William and those who support them in the palace PR team, along with their media minions, are exposed for their true ugliness. Watch for more details and timelines on the fall of the royal family. In the meantime, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Thanks for listening.